This is Brian, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I just got the Guild Plus materia there in exchange last time. Now we're going to go back and do some more Chocobo racing. I apologize once again if you're getting tired of the Chocobo races, but we are getting closer to being done with at least the slow and boring ones. Haven't seen Teo show up at all in the B rank here. Pretty sure he could possibly. You remember Esther says that Joe can show up in the S rank, but I think that Teo is the Chocobo name and Joe is the jockey, so I think that's the one because I don't remember anybody more difficult than that showing up in the S rank. It's just his Chocobo might be even better in S rank, I think. Not 100% sure on that though. I know you will see Chocobos with much higher top speeds in there though, so yeah. I'm not going to be smoking them, even if I have a really good Chocobo, we're not going to be smoking them as badly as we are here. But this should be the last B rank for this guy. So he'll get a little better competition in rank A. I just got to do one more rank B for the wonderful Chocobo. Turbo Ether, please. Yeah. I'll take the item. Got an elixir here available. Maybe. Yeah, I like the fake cows in the background and the pigs. They were doing what they could for graphics, right? Some of the stuff in this game, like the movie type sequences, FMVs I think is what they call them, some of those still hold up and look pretty good. And I mean, considering the time when you first saw them, like the train going around the pillar in Midgar, that looked pretty dang good at the time, I thought. Other things in this game, yeah, they're quite dated at this point, even compared to some other PS1 stuff. But it was one of the first titles to come out, I think, for it. One of the bigger first titles. And there was a lot of hype around this game when it came out. I think it even introduced a lot of people to Final Fantasy that weren't familiar with it before. Even though the Super Nintendo games, I mean, those were pretty popular too, I think. Of course, the two that we actually got here. Well, 3 if you want to count Mystic Quest, I suppose. It is still a Final Fantasy game, it's just not a mainline one. But yeah, Final Fantasy V was a Super Nintendo one, but from out in the US initially. I think the first time it made it over here was for PS1, actually. But I already have a playthrough of that one up too, if you want to go back and look at it. Alright, some rank A races now. Okay, there's a chance for counter again. You shouldn't have a problem with this one at all. Yeah, I might want to speed them up a little more, I suppose. Otherwise, they are kind of crowding in the pack here. You'll get a little separation, though, after that water portion. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and once again here, it doesn't take as long for them to finish, thankfully. On counter. Nope. Disappoint me again. Let's see how she does. Okay, elixir and an ether, so at least those are worth some GP. Should have no problem winning this one without Teo in here. Not gonna smoke him probably, but he should win pretty easily. I don't know. You have quite a big lead still. And still have plenty of stamina. I could have sprinted at the end even if I wanted to. At the number 2, that number 6, quite a bit of room between that one and number 3. Okay. Got the ether. Well, hero drink, I guess, is what I want to go for here. I think I might have gotten one of those as a steal from somebody already, but since I'm not sure about it, that is what I'm going to take, regardless. If I get the opportunity. Okay, I guess speed up. I am kind of contemplating how much of this Chocobo racing I want to show after I get my Ocean Chocobo and move it up to S rank. It's because I don't know how many races it'll take me to actually get all the items I want and get the GP I want. I don't think it'll be too bad because I think the items up there are all pretty good once you get to that point. So even the more hard to come by stuff could be popping up more often. Only got 3 races left to go here until I leave again. Nope, another ether. Yeah, also as far as the GP goes, once you get some of those higher prizes, like if you got a materia as a prize, but you already got a copy of it and you don't want another one or don't need it, I think those are worth a lot of GP if you turn them in for GP instead of the item. Same thing with like those sprint shoes, which I got a copy of that I didn't need. There's a counter, there's one of them. So let's see if we can get it. Guess I better slow down, I'm almost out of stamina. Wasn't paying enough attention to the meter, to the gauge there. Not that it matters too much, I could still limp across the line, I think, but they do slow down a lot when they get to that point. On counter. Feels like the 4th or 5th shot I've had at it. Still not doing it. Give me a lot of ethers in a row. Alright, this should be the last race I do with the Black Male Chocobo. Cat's Bell. That's another unique item. I think it's another accessory. So let's hope for that. Could still have plenty of stamina here. And we're way ahead anyway. Okay. Time to rank up. And give me a cat spell, please. Another damn ether. Early on in the game, they were nice to be able to sell them. Now, I don't really care, because we have better ways to get back MP anyway. Well, sprint shoes. If I get a chance, we will see what they are worth for GP. Because I'm not going to keep the item. I already got 2 copies of them. Not that they're a terrible accessory. Auto haste is nice to have, but I have better accessories available. Especially when we're talking about like ribbons and tetra elementals. What's the other one that I got recently that I put on? Oh, the tough ring, I think is what I have on. Yeah, she should be fine. Didn't blow through my stamina quite as quickly that time. Alright, now we're gonna go back. Chocobo Ranch, well, actually I need to fight some battles. So I think the best area still for just overworld fighting for me is around Medial for now. And I got the sprint shoes, so let's turn them in. I'm guessing it'll be like 500 or something. Although I could be wrong. Could be less than that. Okay, exactly. 500. Actually, why don't I just go ahead and turn this in for the 500 so I can confirm what that is here. Pretty sure it's that carob nut, but that'll give me 2 extras anyway, since I have 2 of the others that I could buy. That'll be right in line. And I'm gonna have 2 extra Zao nuts too. Okay. Now, could I get more than 1 of those? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, you can keep getting those, I guess. So, it's kind of a waste, but just wanted to confirm it. And once I get in S-rank races at the Chocobo races, yeah, they're not gonna... It's not gonna be that much of a problem to get GP from there. So I'm just going to try to get into 6 or 7 fights. And then we'll go back and talk to the Chocobo Sage. And then we'll see if I have enough fights under my belt to get the Chocobo breeding done. Depending on how quickly the fights go. Might be able to get that done today. And tomorrow we'll work on treasure collection and more Chocobo races for the new Chocobo. Yeah, I just gonna spend a little time in the forest around here. Because it's either gonna be, yeah, groups of 3 or 4 of these guys most of the time, I think. And if I just beta them, that'll wipe them all out. The only thing is, yeah, I mean, they can still cause some damage to us, so I will have to do a little bit of healing. Should almost. For that reason, I should consider maybe putting red in the back row. Kinda don't want to, though, just because I'll probably forget to move him back up. Okay, yeah, there's these guys too. That, yeah. Okay, that might actually put her to sleep because she doesn't have a ribbon. The other two do, so they won't be put to sleep like that. Pretty sure we can get another ribbon at some point yet too, so you can eventually have all 3 characters with a ribbon on. Now, as far as AP farming goes, before you get into the final areas of the game, this is one of the spots that I find to be better for that than almost anywhere else, just because you can get these battles, which will give you like 320, and that's a decent haul. Yeah, I think part of my problem with Red 13 is that I have that counterattack materia and the cover, not the counterattack so much, the cover, which is causing some trouble because he's taking almost all the physical hits. I don't care enough to switch what I'm doing, though. Yeah, I thought that might go off before. I do want him to use his limit breaks too, though, so we get a chance to learn his second level 2. Okay, all leveled up. Since I had told the master one, we're back at another one that has to get all the way leveled up again. And yeah, with that multi-targeting with the enemy skills, these fights are still pretty quick. Just do one more, I think, should be good enough. Try to give more kills to Red and Yuppie so they can get their limit breaks filled up. Cloud doesn't need any more. A lot of times I think I can just wrap around, go south, and come out the north side of the map. But every time I do that, it seems like it takes just as long, basically, because you're just covering a lot of ocean. So I don't know. It probably would end up being somewhere about the same. Alright, do you have any last wisdom for me, old sage? Oh yeah, Zeonuts were the favorite of goblins. It's a small island east of here, where the goblins have a bunch of them. Oh, that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna remember. So, that's it. Unless you need to come back and buy more greens and nuts from him, should be done with him. I don't think I need, unless I really feel like just maxing out items by buying them, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. So we could be done with them. I'm probably not going back there anymore. Because I should have enough greens here. Take care of my new Chocobo too, yeah. Before we go in though, just to make sure we don't mess anything up here, put a save in. Yeah, I'm up to 48.5 hours, so we spent a few hours on this Chocobo stuff. Look at my diverse Chocobo stables. Okay. Yeah, so that's what he says if you haven't fought enough fights for them to do it again. But let's just go out here and just stay in this area and just fight some of these regular guys around here. I'll just go for like 4 more fights maybe. Okay. I am nowhere near Chocobo tracks. What are you talking about? I guess they do bring up a valid point, though. I am not trying to catch Chocobos anymore, so... But what else do we need to start leveling up? Let's give him that Gil Plus. Why not? Start getting more money. I don't think I really need it anymore, but let's take it. And now, it doesn't matter if I step on the Chocobo tracks now, because I shouldn't be luring any Chocobos in. Poke my head back in here and see if that was enough. I know that was only like 2 fights, but... and all I needed. Okay. Let's meet these two. Go ahead. Which nut are you gonna give them? This one all right? Yes. Now, drum roll, please. Don't disappoint me. Otherwise, I'll have to reset. And that's it. Got a gold Chocobo. Got yourself a new Chocobo. And it's a Chocobo male. Yep, I think since it is the final one, I don't really need to know what it is. We'll just go by default and leave him as Choco. Only speed plus? No stamina plus? Might have already had it maxed out, I guess, by default. I don't know. Alright, let's feed him 12 more of these, just so I have 2 left like I do with the rest of them. Okay, so I guess we must be maxed out already with the first 25 there. Alright, we are going to go ahead and call it here for today. We'll pick up next time with taking my brand new Chocobo out and doing a little bit of treasure hunting. I'm also going to head back into Midgar and buy that item from the weapon shop in the slums. And then I'll probably just go back to racing. I'll decide for sure, but yeah, that's what we're going to start with, is the treasure hunting with the Chocobo. So anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.